Hello and welcome to today's Q&A about transformations. What I'd like to do today is go into the topic of this main question about why is transformation not working, or how can it be that my manifestations are not working? Why are some working? Why are sometimes not working? Why are somehow other things working or not working? However, we will see that, and today I'd like to give you a little side look into my life, into how I see the struggles and the challenges, and maybe it will help you to reach your transformations better. In the topics of pain and healing in case of disease, autoimmune disease, allergies, or things like that, we are often really focused on that, what I want to change. And we are very much working on that we want to change. And this weekend I was very blessed and touched by heart from a video that Anke Everz sent out. She was one who had an accident a few years ago with fire. And since then, she's not having any hair anymore. And then it was the first time she's out with a picture or a video. She was showing herself without hair and towels, and as natural as she is, as authentic as she is. And I was thinking about the differences between how it is to be able to cover our travel challenges or not, because in my case, it's not a pain that is relevant for the outer world. It's how my walking is looking like. And for me, I accepted that disease a long time, but at some place, not, because when I'm looking to myself, it's looking worse, and then I don't like to. I would love to see it in a nicer, smoother, softer form, and it doesn't look like that. I struggle with my picture as well. I'm not accepted how it is in the deepness of how it is in the moment. So the mode thing, when we are doing things, and especially when we are in such challenges, or we want to reach something very special, we are doing a lot of things, and we are doing a lot of things with a sort of push through energy. From my case, since my whole life I was in physical therapy, and I was really rarely enjoyed about what I had to do. I've done that because I was asked to, and then I was also not conform with the things that some therapists wanted to reach with me. So, by the way, standing up with something in the hands without helping to stand up, or things like that, and I trained that just to not be in struggle with my therapist. And when therapy was at the end, I've never done that. I've never trained that. And since a few years now, I have a system I really like to do. I love these movements. I love to feel this movement in my body. I love to feel the energy flow through my body, and figuring out if there is a movement I can do more or differently, or that feels softer and not so resisting in the things I'm doing. And that is the thing that is changing. It's not the what we say, the abonnement we have to go to a studio every day and doing the training. And that's not the motivation. The motivation is really the joy and the happiness we have in that moment. And, for me, all about transformation has this aspect of how it is in my feeling at the moment. There are so many teachers and especially spiritual teachers out there, coaches out there who are telling you need this, you need that, you need here, you need there. Each one is so different. If that is talking to you, speaking to you, yeah, great, figure it out. Try. But don't think that without this, you never reach your goals, because there is so much about hypnosis and healing, energy healing in that case, because it's all about the feeling. It's all about how I feel at the moment. Seeing my energy healings on YouTube, I regularly do every kind of twice a month, every 2 weeks, more or less. These are moments who I want to go into a relaxation, in a pleasurable moment, in a moment that you can enjoy and relax and receive. Nothing to do, nothing to produce, nothing to project, nothing to bring forward, just to receive, just to be, to feel yourself. And even if somehow these feelings sometimes are not really comfortable, in hypnosis we can change these feelings. We can go into processes, picking them up where they are coming from, and apply them to the situations, to the challenges we have. That's a possibility. It's not a result of healing. That is never the goal. And everyone who says the goal is the complete healing, that's not the truth. It's not possible to achieve a complete healing in sense we wish it or we have it in mind. So when I am then in the challenge that I have to reach some distances, or I have to progress a weekend somewhere, or I want to be in a meeting or in an event that forces my legs, I have my tools. That's the important things in the transformation. In the moment, I am struggling with what I am, how I am in the moment. I have my tools and my systems. I can change my feelings to whatever it's the challenge in the moment, and go forward and enjoy anyway that event or that experience or meeting or whatever. And that is what brings it up, what makes it easier, what is bringing these aspects of joy into play. And I love that. I love that option, these tools to be able to change the actual situation in a moment. When I am an allergy and that the skin is itching, I need to have something that I can use in that moment, that I not need to scratch my skin until it's bleeding. That's the one that brings really the healing into play. And everything else, that's what later appears on its own. When I have my energy there, when I feel good, when I feel nice, the change there is the transformation. That I am able to do things I'd like to do, then not let me guide from my pain and from my conditions. For sure, in the outside, we have always our challenges. You know, when Anke was showing her video, for me, I was thinking about covering. For me, the diseases I was never able to cover that. Everybody could all the time see that I'm not walking normally. And there's a stamp you have. Like when you go out without hair as a woman, you probably easily have a stamp that you're suffering on cancer or something like that, you know. And for me, it's I was thinking very deeply, and I was so hard touched in that as well, because even when everybody knows what we have, and we have that stamp because we can't cover whatever we are, where we are having challenges with it. The part of acceptance is, for me, a thing of an ongoing process. I would not say that last week I would not have having had accepted my disease, but I see it now in a different way of acceptance, because I saw it in a deeper level. I saw it from another perspective. And there are so many teachers out there who say, I reached it, I'm out of these challenges, and I don't experience all that struggles and things and feelings and negative emotions and so. And I'm always thinking about that. How can that be? Because for me, this is an ongoing process. This is something that I over and over and over experience again, in deeper levels, in other perspective, in other points of view, in other parts of my life. But I would never say that because I have these tools, I never fall in problems. I'm not saying that because I have my tools, I am completely pain-free. No, this life is like it is, and I have to deal with how it relates. And sometimes, yeah, when I go to a workshop from Unity for 5 days, for sure, I have to lay down for a few days and relax it and doing a little less. Who not? Because it's a challenge for everybody in that moment. It's a challenge for all the people, healthy or not. And you know, this thing of being healthy from one day to another by an energy healing or something like a hypnosis, it's not about that. It's not about coming, doing the process and going completely healed in an hour. that would be like laying down 14 months in bed and then in the morning getting up and running a marathon. It's impossible. You're completely over forcing your system, your body. And the work behind for me is always to look at the resistances I have, the aspects of where are the points I can't look at me? Where is the part that is not at ease? Where is the point it's not at peace in this situation with myself? And for me, this is the real transformation. This is the real part that is able to let go. So when I saw that video and she was showing herself so authentically, immediately it came up a feeling of, well, finally, it doesn't matter how I look when I am walking. It's much more into the play, into the game. How can I play now with that? For sure, there are limits. For sure, there are when you would invite me for a mountain walk, I would say no. That's too much for me. I don't gonna do that. But when there are reasons that I kind of not come around to manage a challenge, I have the tools to come through. I can make peace with the situation and doing it without pushing through in an emotion of fight. And this is the valuable thing for me in processing all that challenges. That is the true transformation. And in a moment I am in a different mood, in a better happiness, in a higher joy. The other things are coming along the way on its own. So that was something that I wanted to share today, because the big challenge in transformations is really all the time teached as you need to feel like a different person. You have to do like, no, actually it's a lot less in doing differently. It's much more in accepting it right now in the moment I have. And then when I accepted this, it's a huge different energy to go into this change or whatever I want to build up and having fun with. So I hope this helps you for today a little bit to understand. I had a lot of posts this month about transformation on my social media channels. So if you not read through or look to my not podcasts, I'm not doing podcasts, and are these blogs. Every Friday on my webpage, you can read a blog about the topics I'm on, or if you have questions you also can connect to me or on my webpage to the seminars, to this connected Facebook seminars. You see it in my offers, all right? So I'm here if you need help if you have questions or fears or something, what I want to say again is a lot of people in especially for hypnosis are still in fears or in doubt because of the hypnosis. And really, there is no need for that. Hypnosis is really just a very relaxed, guided feeling of relaxation with an active mind. Your mind is able to process a lot of things in a complete, fearless, relaxed situation. Now I need a bit water. Sorry for that. So, when you are there and you think about that you have lost, will lose control or things like that, this is actually not the same like you would be in a nightmare. Nightmare, you're not able to step out. You wake up in sweating or fearing or something. In medical hypnotherapy, we guide you at first place. I'm not letting my people into these ranges of traumas, in these rooms of traumas, and you will be able to step out of the situation at any time you like to. There is no losing control in that moment. So we can do a lot of things. I can't do it not really good online because it's such a difference for each one, and the challenges everyone has, the life paths everyone has, all the different experience everyone has. This is nothing that I can just fix into a straightforward guide. So this is a business I really have to do one-to-one with you. And when you go into the healings, we have this sort of relaxation, which I take the mind a little bit with into an allowing and accepting the feelings that are now already happening, and just have a funny moment, a joyful moment together. And that's the real transformation. It's the moment, the joy you can have in this particular time you have right now, and not when I reach then I can do this. That's not the way healing works. Healing works with I am doing right now, with joy, with love, with high energy, the things I am able to do, and the rest is a progress. The rest that comes along the way is the transformation. And that's how I am also processing every day, kind of experiencing every day, almost an hour of my exercise training, and having fun with it. I never imagined that I can exercising something. You would when you would have told me that in 2-3 years ago, I would say no, never. So many people as you have to do something, you need to move your body. And I was like, yeah, that's in a strange, hard way that is not supportive. Now I am, and now it is. Now it's joyful to move. It's a pleasure to feel that. And that's the motivation to do it all the time, to do it every day. So that is the thing I would like to give you in hands with transformation. And now I'm looking forward to see you. We have next week an energy healing in English here on that channel on 9. p.m. Central Europe time. And I hope you feel good, you're fine, feel well this week and healthy. And I look forward to see you soon.